Hey everybody, thank you for watching. This is your boy Jefferson. I know it's been a while since I went live, but today, I'm with my favorite basketball team. These people have been killing it in the Liberia basketball league, and every game they go for, they are always doing great job. And that's my favorite basketball team. It's hard for me to pick favorite, whether it's politics or anything. Even all these celebrities that I work with, I don't pick favorite. But this basketball team, they are very good, and they are headed by my brother here, George. And hopefully, he can introduce his other people to you guys. Do you want to introduce your team, my brother George?
Thank you so much, Jefferson. Thanks again for another opportunity to be on your network and your platform. And thanks to our distinguished audience who've taken up their time to join us. I'm George Wilson, as Jeff said, the president of Commissioners Female Basketball Association. And I'm here today with the Secretary General of the association, Mr. Lance Kennedy, and also two of our key players, Corporal Small and on my immediate left, and also Bernice Nimley on my far left. So the both of them play the guard position on our team. So that's the
Okay.
team today, yeah.
Yeah, and you see, just in case you guys are just joining us, these two girls you see, they are part of the team that been creating trouble in the Liberian Basketball League. And today, hopefully, we get a chance to talk to them and see. And I will ask them questions. Some of the stuff. Female basketball team, they are doing incredible job. I'm very proud of these female, and I'm proud of Josh too because the basketball league, it's not like the soccer league when the national team is playing. A lot of people go and they're trying to work hard. No matter what, they are still working hard. And I really appreciate my brother here. I appreciate the female and my homeboy too on my right. He's watching, and I know he's because I'm not calling his name. My brother, do you want to introduce yourself to the people too?
Like
My
the
brother, with the I think red shirt with the
right,
glasses.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so like the president said, I'm Lance Kennedy, and
Okay.
I'm the Secretary General of the team of the basketball
Mm-hmm.
of Commissioner Basketball Association,
Yeah.
and I'm happy to be on again. He and I were on the first time that you had us, so we are grateful for your support, and we're here again today. Thank you.
That's good. Yeah, that is good. I appreciate you guys for all your effort and everything you are doing. For working with Josh and making this happen. You guys been winning a lot. You guys been doing great job. How are Liberian reacting to the basketball? I know the last time we were here, we asked some questions, but it's been a while. How are Liberian reacting to the whole basketball game and everything?
Well, I'll start off with that. As the reception has been quite cool and is gradually improving, but there are underlying factors that have been influencing that. First, some while ago, more than 4 years ago, there was a ban from the FIBA, the Federation International Basketball Association, on our federation here because the election they had, there were some issues and the fair were not fair. So they cut off the local federation for participating in international activities. Because of that, they laid decline. Even the first two championships we won, we couldn't go out there because of that. And that too has been keeping fans away because fans are also the two camps that were against one another. They have fans, and because of that, fans stay away. So, but now just this year around uh, February, March, we had an election again, and then this time a legitimate president is now on board. So we got a full endorsement of FIBA. In fact, they observed that election and it was held. So everyone is working together as one, and because of that, the game is gradually picking up. Fans are returning to the gym, though slowly, but it's picking up. We know by next season it will be better.
Yeah. You can pass on this question or you can answer if you want. Are you guys getting involved into international, like a basketball, something besides working in the Liberian basketball? Maybe probably you said that already, but maybe are you involved in the international thing, like outside of Liberia?
Yeah, so I would just so like I said, when we had an election in February, so we were given access, international access again by FIBA, and because of that, my two players here, Kopo and Bernie, participated in the Honor 18 basketball tournament in Ivory Coast last month. They represented Liberia, the Liberia national female team, Honor 18. They were in Ivory Coast. That's an international engagement. They participated. So we commenced international participation. Yes.
Yes, that's good though. I'm really excited about everything you guys are doing. If you don't mind giving one chance, let me change something quick. Yeah,
No
sorry.
problem.
Yeah, I want to change something in a minute. Somebody got something to my attention. That's why I want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited to have you guys on, and I hope that everything go well. Um, Somebody speaking French. I can't understand French, so if you can speak English with a comment, I would really appreciate it. It's been a while since I came from Liberia, so I'm still trying. I haven't spoke French for a very long time. So if you want to at least put your comment into French, that would be great. So I'm gonna change it for a minute. Let me mute myself for just for 1 second. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me see. All right. Can you guys still hear me? Let me see. Can you hear me?
Are you hearing us?
Yeah, we can hear.
Hello? We're not hearing you. I think it's gone.
How about that? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we
Yes,
hear you.
we can hear you.
All right, thank God. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. I needed to change something quick. Um, yeah, so we will continue, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all of you that are commenting. Somebody commented in French, and I can't understand their French. I apologize for that for your comment. If you can do that in English, I got the Liberian basketball team. My brother here. Can you tell for our new viewers? Can you tell our viewer about your basketball team? Just people that are just coming in, a little bit about the basketball team.
Yeah, so the Commissioner Female Basketball Association was founded 1984 by Mr. Dennis Herbert, and he was the president since then until 2 years ago when I assumed the leadership. But before then, the team, the same issue of sponsorship has been down in the league every now and then, but they've been consistently in every season feeding players until we took over in 2021 because we decided to give back to basketball, having played for the male team somewhere in the 90s. So I decided to give back and decided to identify with the female team. And since we assumed the leadership in 2021, we won the first championship. 2022 again, we won that, and then the off-season championship, uh, reconciliatory championship, we also won that. So we got three trophies on our belt within the 3 years we've been existing. So the team is a female team comprised of uh, different ages, ranging from 17 all the way to like 28, 30, all females, some students in college, some in doing vocational education, some out of college. One of our players recently got a master degree, got a master degree, and
Wow.
also we have single mothers, and also yeah, so it's a combination of the broad spectrum of society when it comes to women or female representation. So that's the composition of the team, and we are there just managing the activities and affairs of the team in collaboration with our two coaches, Mr. Bakita Williams, the assistant coach, and Mr. Moses Simpson, the head coach, and then assisted by the Secretary General, Mr. Lenskin. So that's the team so far. For this season, we have 11 players in the league.
Wow. Total 11 player. How many player? Because I'm no I'm the real profession. I used to play football, our soccer, more than basketball. So I don't know much about how many players do you play every time like the game during the game. I know football has 11 players. With the basketball, how many players?
So for basketball, the team, you're entitled to register 15,
Okay.
but for each game, 12 will dress. And out of that
Okay.
12, five will be on the pitch at a time. But you
Okay.
can go off and on, you can change among that five, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Within that
That
12,
that
yeah.
That's amazing. What are some of the challenges you guys face? I know we are talking about all the good jobs you guys are doing, winning and stuff. What are some of the challenges that you guys are facing?
My colleague Lens will start off with that, and I will come in. So
Okay.
Lens.
Yeah. So basically, there are a lot of challenges, and they all center around funding to be
Okay.
able to run a successful sports association. You need funding, and we are challenged in a sense that we the only source of funding is the president, and then we do little fundraiser here and there to get us going. So to run a sports association just from a single pocket is a challenge in itself. There are a lot of things that the athletes will need. There are a lot of things to keep them going, and we need those necessary fundings to get those things running smoothly. So that is our major challenge. Getting the athlete focused on their craft, focused on the game, will mean taking good care of them, and taking good care of them will mean having the fundings necessary to do that. And that has been a challenge. But so far, the president has been doing very well, and coming in as well, we've been trying to devise other strategies to see how we can raise fundings, and when I mean raise it and make it stable, that we'll be able to take better care of our athletes and just make them focus on basketball and other things that they can do. So there's a lot that we're doing at the moment, but the challenge is the availability of funds. But we're focused and we're working towards that.
Yeah.
So just to come in addition to that, like we sat down and did a rough budget regarding the team. So even just to run the team for one season, we looking at like $22,000. But
Mm.
again, like he said, because of the
Hold
funding
on,
issue,
hold on. US dollar because I know we have our own currency, Liberian
yeah,
and
yeah, 22,000 US dollars, twenty-two
okay.
thousand 415 US dollars. But
Yeah.
that's the budget we did for one league, and we're talking about one league like running it in 6 months. But because of the lack of funding, we have not even been able to come up with 50% of that
But
because
let me sorry to interrupt you, but let me come in. The 22,000 you talk about, is that like per season or per what?
it's per season. It's a combination of we were planning to do staffing for player. It has different categories. So staffing for player that we have on the plan, but we have not even implemented because of lack of funding. Technical staff also, we got jersey and materials. We were able to do that this season. We got $1,300 that we used to buy our jersey. We just got it for the final two sets. We got one international player here. We have to pay for resident and also ticket to come to Liberia. And then the final one is the daily upkeep operational for practices and training sessions and for games. So those are the key items in the budget. But if you look, when it comes to player staffing, we have not been able to do anything, which amounts to 13,000. We have not been able to do anything much about that because currently the players are not on salary. It's just when they have issues, we make some intervention, and as it relates to education or health. But there's nothing like monthly that they look up to, maybe $100 or so. We got that in the plan, but it's not forthcoming because of the funding issue.
Yeah.
Technical staff, the coaches, we don't even give them anything, although we got 2050 in the budget, but they have not been giving them anything except for transportation like that. So that's it. So for this season, we focus on the jersey and one or two interventions we could make with players, but the others, we haven't been able to meet those aspects of the budget.
Yeah.
So major constraint is funding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beside you, as a team trying to promote your team, stuff like that, do you have the basketball federation of Liberia? You don't have to answer this just to avoid if it's against any rule or anything. But I'm just asking, do you have the Liberia Federation, Basketball Federation, or however they call them, doing some promotion to get many Liberian going to game? Because that would be important to really get people to the game and buy ticket, buy jersey, all this stuff to promote the team too. Do they do that?
Yeah, it's the Liberia Basketball Association, LBA. They've been making some strive towards that, though at a limited level. So, for instance, for this season, since the inception of the league in March, we've been playing, and there's been nothing about sponsorship. But about 2 weeks ago, when we reached the final stage, we saw that Orange Liberia, which is a GSM company here, and Harbin Beer, a local beer producer and seller, we see their logo. So they came in at this stage to provide some level of sponsorship. But
Hmm.
that has not been felt by the teams yet. So I think the package is still in the making. Also, to enhance that, the president of the federation, Mr. Ibrahim Samuka, recently appointed Mr. Boniface Satu as the global ambassador for the federation, global strategy. That is to outreach plans for the federation to grow basketball locally and even internationally. So he just started work less than 3 weeks ago. So we're looking for positive outcome from those initiatives. But right now, the federation, when it comes to impacting the team, is at a very low level. They just do the match management. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, my celebrity, I want to ask you a question too. I've been talking to these guys, then I don't want it to be about just talking the man and just talking. Me, you'll get used to me. I put too much wahala. But I want to ask the both of you. Any of you can answer first, and the other person can answer if you want to. You are okay with answering that question. How does it feel like as a female in the Liberian basketball league? How do you feel playing there? Is it like, do you get intimidated? People say things like you are not supposed to play basketball. You're a woman. How does it feel like?
Yes, considering that we hear a lot of words. At times people may discourage you about your sport or about what you like, but I see basketball as fun and passion. So I don't really focus on what people say. for
Yeah.
playing basketball in Liberia is really challenging. It's challenging in
Okay.
so many. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's how I feel. But anyway, basketball is all I have for now. And the president here is helping me through basketball. I'm able to attend college. So I'm playing basketball for the passion and for
Yeah.
the school. Yeah.
Well, for me, I would say playing basketball as a female is really great. It's a great sport,
Yeah.
and for me, playing it is like on another level. I love the sport. It is good, and I love playing with my teammates. And playing as a female would mean that there are a lot of things that we can do out there. Like my
Yeah.
teammate just said, playing like we is very challenging because there are times people will say a lot of words to you. Like that school don't have anything in it. They won't give you anything. You won't go nowhere. You will just play right here in Liberia. But the sport is very great.
Yeah. That is amazing. But one of you, somebody recently when you guys played, you won the game. One of you were, I think somebody were, person of the match. Who was that? Or the person is not here.
Um,
That's her.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm so proud of you guys. One thing I can tell you, things change, and I don't want you to really feel like you're playing in Liberia because the basketball is not promoted. So, and you're not seeing yourself going somewhere. Trust me, in life, things change quick. A lot of us, we were in Liberia at some point. I went through a lot of stuff in Liberia when I was there. I didn't. I never came from like a rich family or some government official son. No, it was never like that. I went through a lot. Rural. I came to Monrovia back in 2004 when I was a village man, and now I'm here in the U.S. So everything is possible. Everything is possible. Don't let anybody discourage you. I like what you guys are doing. Your brother, my brother here, he has a very good. George has a good mindset of connecting with other people like me. And I don't know what I'm sure he told you guys about what I do for living. And the fact that he was able to reach out to me, I reach out to him, and we are connecting. He is doing everything possible to connect with other people. You never know the opportunity he might bring to your door. And my other brother here too, he's also the last time I spoke with he and George, and they are doing everything possible. So you guys keep working hard and also keep working to promote your basketball team and the page. And you never know who's gonna see you. One of my brother told me this. He saw he was doing stuff on Facebook, posting and stuff like that, and somebody saw that they wanted to start a business in Liberia, and I'm not gonna call that brother name. And they went and decided to give him a very big position in the company they are starting in Liberia. He become the overall boss of that company. Hopefully he's not watching, but I didn't call his name, so we will be fine. But you see, you never know who is watching you. That's why these social media are very important. I really like what you guys are doing, giving it all, and you are winning. You guys are winning team, and at some point, some of us will really get involved into what you guys are all doing. What and George or anybody, all of you, like the four of you, you can answer this. What do you really want to tell Liberian when it comes to the basketball league?
So, for me, what I would like to say is basketball as a whole is a great sport, and we know basketball has a unique set of followers in Liberia, but at the moment we will want everybody to come out, come watch the last playing, the league, the issues that we had before have now been settled. We have recognized leadership in place, and the association, the basketball association, is doing everything to shine light on the sport. So all we can ask for is just their support. We got players here who are playing for the passion of it, like Kopo said. Playing basketball in Liberia is tough, especially for females. But they are going out there, they're playing with their heart. Like the president said, we have a budget for salaries and staffing. We have not been able to pay them, but you can still see the shape they put in. I think you watch some of the games we play. Those are people who are playing purely from their heart. That's what they love to do, and that's what they're doing. And all we can ask for is support, attend the games, let the people come out, watch them play, encourage them, and let's see where this take us. And as a team, part of our strategy is not just focusing on playing the basketball, but also empowering our athletes. We talk to them about school. Those who are in school, we try to, as much as we can, support them. But besides that, we try to mold them on in a way that they impact their communities. So we have a lot of different programs that we running, especially like the beyond the court. We just had some technical difficulties. That's why we have not been broadcasting that. But starting from, I think 2 weeks from now, we'll be coming up. It will be a live show on the page where the athletes will be talking about what you're doing in the community, on the issue about girls' education, on the issue about sexual health, on the issue about drugs and all of that. They will be talking about it. So we're not just uh, seeing it from just what they do on the floor, but how they can impact the community, the broader community. And they can't get the push to do it and the zest to do it if the community itself is not supporting it. So we asking them to come out, come to our games, watch the league, follow the league, encourage the lads, and we see where they take us.
That's good. Yeah. Somebody want to say something? Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
yeah. Addition to,
Huh?
hello.
Yeah, you want to say something, Josh?
Yes, yes. So just like Len said, in addition to that, we try to make that from basketball because you will find that most of the time studies have shown if a high performing basketballer, there are high possibility that in other areas of life that person will also be performing highly, whether it's academically, in some other activities, because basketball is an IQ game. In less than split seconds, you got decisions to make. I'm not saying the other sports are not like that, but basketball is in its own unique category. I mean, you play the whole game is rule and discipline. So that discipline translates from the court even into your individual life. Basketball, you got 3 seconds to be somewhere, you got 5 seconds to be here. So that kind of discipline, you got to be disciplined to play basketball, and that impacts your life, your school, how you go to school on time, your attendance, your activities. So I see basketball not only like on the floor alone. There are other attributes that you can go that carries you into your individual and private life that athletes can benefit from. So those with kids who wants to get involved in basketball don't see it like something like a waste of time, but rather the dividends it will pay off eventually, and you yourself will be proud of your kid in the end.
If I may ask, how many teams in you guys in the league right now?
Well, for the female division, we had 18 from the inception, so we it went down to 7. But now in the final, 4 went to the semifinal, and in the final we 2 now, 2 teams. But there are 8 female teams in Liberia.
Okay. That's really good, man. That's really good. And you guys are dominating. You don't have to tell. You know me. I will ask all kinds of questions. You don't have to tell the people about what's your strategy. That you keep winning these things. You're back to back winning. You're just killing it. If you got me. I will, because I'm an African. I will say this. You got some more juju or that's just some type of technical thing you're doing. You don't have to tell me. Oh. Me, I'll call trouble. Y'all know me. My brother George know me very well. He follow me
Yeah,
all the time. You know, I'm a troublemaker. So they say don't eat a crab with shame. So I will do that.
yeah. So interestingly, you brought out the issue of juju, and even
Is
just before our game.
that y'all visit my papa in that rural place or what going on?
Yeah, so interestingly, you brought the issue of juju, and just our last game, somebody said, "Oh, Why don't we go consult the oracle? And we said no. I mean, that's not. We've been playing with champions, we're winning. Why? But the
Yes.
thing is, as you go in life, at certain stage, this thing come about and people try to play on your mind. But our foundation and the secret behind our winning is how you call it, discipline and practice.
Yes.
Even off season, we continue practicing.
Yes.
On season, we practice. The
Yes.
next thing is discipline. We have strict discipline when it comes to our practices. When I enter the court on Tuesday, I heard the other coach complaining. When I tell my players to do something, they don't follow it, follow it. And that's indiscipline. You can win when you're not disciplined. But our players, you go by what the coaches say. Nobody going to perpetuate their own personal attitude on the floor. And if you go against the rules we have, the coaches discipline you. And you will sit there, we probably say you'll be doing your punishment right there. So it's just the basic discipline that kept us, that brought us where we are. So that's our secret: practice and discipline. Nothing else we have. We don't have finances or any big guy to talk for us, but we put in our own time and effort and work, and it pays off as it's doing.
Yeah. No, I really like what you guys are doing. I was just joking about that juju
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
but
yeah. Sure.
you guys I like the mindset because all the professional players, even Ronaldo, even when Ronaldinho used to play, these people they'll tell you that they practice. At least based on what I learned, every professional player in the USA, what I learned, every profession to be perfect in what you do, you have to practice like 4 hours a day at least. That's the least time that you have to practice, 4 hours a day. And the fact that you guys are putting more work into your stuff, that is really great. And that's one thing that I hope that Liberian people get to see what you guys are doing and really support everything that you are doing. Do you guys have like travel to county or just most of the games are in Monrovia?
For now, all of the games are in Monrovia.
Okay. Yeah. If I know I'm talking to you as a team that plays in a league, if you have to suggest something to the league, what would be your suggestion? Any of you can answer that.
Yeah. Right now we got challenges with the league. One of the major thing is sponsorship. If we have more sponsorship for the league, that effect will flow to the teams and make the league stronger. It will surprise you to know that since we started playing this season in March, the highest amount we got from gate intake was on last Sunday, $100.
Mm.
So there's a team that goes to the game. Every game we give $60 to pay our players. We've been doing that since March. But the federation, the gate intake from the attendance, we only got $100 after 5, 6 months. So it
Wow.
just shows that it's just putting in and nothing out. So if the federation can reach out and get more sponsorship, it will help to improve the game. The
Yeah.
next thing is the referees. We have the referees, and right now they're down to skeleton staff because people are not encouraged to go to referee the games. So the older people who've been doing it for 5, 10 years, if they can encourage and train new referees, it will bring more spirit to the game because people want a fair game. I'm not saying what they're doing is not fair, but if you have people rotating among, like even you find you have a lot of referees. They got one ref one game, he alone ref 7 games, all this that. It rotates, so that brings some level of independence. And when people trust the league, they can spend more on the teams and know they will get fair play and fair results. So I think if the federation works on that too, it will make a lot of strides. Then the last one is for them to try to build the capacity of the coaches. Most of the coaches in the league now, because they play basketball, they just walk to a team and start coaching and then go to the gym. No, you should have programs, even annually, that you can do refresher training for the coaches to build their capacity because the coaching is just like in a class, the teacher cannot teach what he doesn't know. So the more you increase the knowledge of that coach, the more you will pass on to the player and make the whole game better. And the game gets better. Sponsors want to come because they get more fans coming to the game. And whatsoever brand they are pushing out there, it gets more audience. So I think those are the three key things that I see from my point of view.
Yeah. I know. I don't want to forget my new best friends, who I'm also a fan of. The two female there. Do you have any suggestion too that you want to say to the league? I know you're the one that play on the field. You go out there too, and if you have any suggestion, I know my brother already talked about that. But if you do, you have any suggestion, something you want to say? I don't want to keep you too much quiet to say, the NEPA, he bring all the men in. They just want to be talking and they forget about us. Me,
Oh,
yeah,
yes, yes, I do. They have to do everything. I said they on the court, money won't play on rain, start to fall, they flow, the roof is leaking, so and then the floor start to get slippery. And any
mm,
mistake you make, your leg will like trip because of
yeah,
the roof. So it would be best if they try to face the roof and face the sitting capacity because when rain falling, when it flash, the water will come all on the chairs. Yeah, they
yeah,
need to work on that also.
As for me, I would like to talk on the referees, because as a time going by in a game, new rules are coming up and things are like moving forward. And if you watch most of the game, you will see that there are a lot of calls that the referee no call are not in place. So if they can open a program where people will be able to come and and teach people about the rules of the game, it's going to help a lot,
yeah,
because all the other referees are what they're old, way back.
yeah. That's good though. It good to hear from the both of you too because you play on the field. And my brother, you want to say something before maybe ask the next question?
Yeah, so maybe from I think they have said it all, but in the end, every work they will put in, it have to come down to promotion. And when I started working with commissioner, I had the opportunity of speaking with the secretary general before the preseason tournament, and that was one thing he and I spoke about at length. I was telling him like the conversation we had, everything that the LBO will be doing, we need to use social media as much as we can. Not
Yes.
individual team pages, not individual who are fan of basketball or lover of basketball who have their own pages that they're running on social media. The LBA should have a media team, and that team should be responsible to promote what the LBA is doing, promote the league, promote players, and promote whatever programs they are trying to introduce. And I think up to this point, we don't have that. So it's something that we'll keep engaging them about while we're trying to expand the league, get sponsors or so. You can't get sponsors if nobody don't know about you. And the best person to tell your story is you. So we might be telling our own story, but if the LBA is telling every one of our story, telling commissioner story, telling Barrow story, telling IE story, then it brings the color together. It makes it beautiful like a rainbow, and people out there can see it and relate to it. So I think that's one thing they need to work on, the social media side, the promotional side.
I want to ask you guys a question. That one part is part of my Jefferson nonsense, and I hope you help me. Josh is my friend, so don't worry about it. You can answer the way you feel. Then I will not do nothing to you. Um, how do you guys, the three of you, feel working with my friend Josh?
Uh, Working with George is wonderful. It's
Yeah,
easy because George has a clear vision about where he wants to go with in relation to basketball and this thing. And if I must say, it's because of his passion and his dedication that I came on board. I saw what he was doing. I saw the time he was putting in it, and most of all, I saw the resources he was investing in it. And I sat with him. We talked about it, and I told him how I could be of help. And straight in, he bought into my idea, and we clicked from there. And since then it's been easy. You know, people working together who have challenges here and there, but he's a straightforward person. So if you have an issue, we talk about it and we move on from there. So I think his vision aligned with my vision and what I want to do, like giving back to society in a way. So it's easy, and working with him is wonderful.
Yeah.
If there's a problem and there's a challenge, George is not somebody who gets defeated easily.
Yeah.
Last time we were talking about having the pre-camp, and we needed a boss, we needed this, we needed that. We talk about it, and I told him, I said, Mr. Weezy, it's not easy. We can come up with the money. He said, let's don't say it. We'll come up with it. Whatever way we'll be able to do it, we will do it. Even if we don't do it to international standard, we'll do it in a way that at least it will raise the team morale and all of that. And kudos
Yes.
to him. We were able to do it. So it's a wonderful relationship that we got going, and I really appreciate him for what he's doing for the
Yeah.
team and for the larger society.
So, as for me, I would say that I see him as a role model, someone that normally say the truth to me when I'm going out of the way, and he normally correct me when I'm wrong. So, I would see him as a father and somebody who is there whenever I need him. Because basketball, since I've been playing, he's the one that been helping me a lot. Even in college, even when it comes to getting some basic needs, he will help me sometimes. Each time I'm going, he will always be there. And when it comes to advices, he will always say the truth to me, regardless. So he's a person that is fun being around and someone that you can learn from. That's what I would say.
For me, I would say one word is really great. That's what I'm for.
Yeah. That is really great. I'm really excited that Josh brought, because you see, the reason I asked that question, because of course he and I have been following each other for a while now, and I really love what he's doing, especially to organize group of female to play in the football league, which is really in the basketball league. Sorry, I missed in the basketball league to really support these young girls, and in a league that is very challenging. He's really doing it with passion. To be honest with you, like even though I'm not in Liberia, but I have a lot going in Liberia, and I know how hard it is to really do stuff there and to promote a lot. So I think that's a really good thing. Is that is this is not my final question, but I'm just asking, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you guys want to talk about?
Um, yeah. Basically, I think it's been a great conversation, and we appreciate all the questions. So I would just like to talk about, in general, the next step, like where we want to go from here. So uh, right now, with us being in the finals of the LBA League, it automatically qualify us to partake in our first international tournament. So we will be taking part in the Afro-Basket or regional uh, competition for clubs. So that will come with a lot of organization, will come with a lot of financial constraints, because at the moment we don't know yet where the tournament will be held. So we have to plan for travels, we have to plan for lodging, we have to plan for taking care of the athletes while they are out there. So I know it will come at a huge cost, but it's something that we want to do, and we will be reaching out. We'll be doing a lot of off-season or fundraiser. We'll be reaching out to you, maybe to come on to come on the show again to talk about it. I know at the close of the season we'll be having a fundraiser dinner when we're having our season closure. We'll be having a dinner. We'll be selling tickets to raise funds, and all the funds we'll be trying to raise will be to get a team prepared for that tournament and for the season ahead. We have a plan, a 15 years plan. We will share it with you, and we'll share it with other people who are interested. We want to take commissioner from, like we said before, from just relying on Josh, and to an organization that stands for itself. So we have a vision to build a little gymnasium for ourselves, and from that gymnasium we can use it for our games. We can also use it to host events where people would like having recession or schools or so. Those income will come a long way in helping the team. We want that when couple play and Bernice play and they retire, we should have a younger generation that will come out and will not rely on just the president at the time. There will be a association that will be there to take care of the needs. So that's how we see it. But for the short term, we'll be looking out to raise funds for the AfroBasket tournament.
Yeah, that's really great. Anybody want to say something before I, as another one?
Yeah. So, in addition to that, like what my colleague just said, so our basic focus now is continuity and sustainability. How do we sustain what we have? Because, like you heard from the athletes themselves, yeah, they're playing basketball and all that, but it's more than that. It's off the court, getting involved in other activities that keeps them busy, so that they won't have distraction from their education and be focused on their career path. So we try to want to introduce these programs, but also to bring funding. Once we have funding, there are a lot of things that they can be engaged with. We are looking at to improve basketball in Liberia, having our players with some of them the international experiences they have, and all that to see how we can reach out to schools. My daughter is in a school, SPS, where we pay more than $2,000, and she's playing basketball, 15 years old, and the principal tells us say that we can hire a female coach, so there's no female team. We want to
Wow.
reach to a level where we can say, well, commissioner will give one team, one of the players to coach the pro bono at your school, so that girls there will be having the opportunity to also participate like the boys, to say who the boys team, the boys coach gone, so no girls coach, no team for girls. So as a result, after school she has to rush from there to come to about 3:34 to practice with the team, because that facility is not at the school. So we want to reach to a level where we can send our players to school to mentor other people, and provide services for coaching, and we don't have to find transportation to get them from there. And yeah, where we have the staffing from the team we'll be giving them. So that's how we want to take the game, that we can have that outreach and connect with the younger, players coming up, and see
Yeah.
how we can contribute in our own way. Yeah.
Yeah. I know I have about 5 minutes to let you guys loose. I know you guys been waiting for me, and I really something, but I want to ask you this question. I don't usually ask this question on this platform. And because but I want to ask that, if what do you think my platform like me, how do you think we can help you guys? Like Liberian TV network, Jefferson Sagba page, how do you, YouTube page, Facebook, and all the stuff, how do you think we can help you guys?
Yeah, Jefferson, see, you've been doing a lot already, For the thing is, from nowhere, other than blue sky, not knowing us from anywhere, you've been giving us your ear, your time, your effort, and even like you are doing now, at no benefit to you, So we really, really want to, in this public manner, say we appreciate that. You're one of a kind. I always tell my colleagues, even you set a standard professionally that even others in the field, like I have a guy at the gym. He has a small little platform. It's called the Let's Promote Basketball in Liberia, and I gave him $100, $20 per game to carry the games live. Just as a way of supporting him too, to see why we gave us that exposure. But he's been there doing it, for nothing, and nobody
Wow.
has been giving him anything. But I told him, I said, I have a colleague, who in the media business, the social media and media business, and he has grown his platform. Sorry for the noise in the background. That's from the neighbor.
No, it's
Uh,
okay. I understand.
yeah, who has grown his platform to a level, so you need to start practicing that type of professionalism. So we welcome the pieces of advice you gave us in growing our page and all that. And I think like you're already doing to keep on promoting our page, give us that audience. You always will share our posts and all that. we are really appreciative of that, and we know one day the fruits will be, forthcoming. But we already appreciate what you're doing. So it's not to say, well, we want you to do this, that. You're already doing it. So we just want to encourage you that you rare few who will open up their doors to people like us. So we want to say thanks and encourage you to keep doing that. Eventually, we know we'll stand up one day, and you
Thank
are
you.
going to be part of that history.
Thank you.
Yeah,
My
I
new
just want
friend.
to say
I know my new friends, and I know I'm your biggest fan, so I always have to come to you. I don't want to be talking to all my, this Josh and I is a bromance, that where the friendship thing. I don't want to just forget about you, you two, especially you two. The other brother too is my brother, so in the you two, I don't want you to say, that man, he just called it. He called us, and one of the men that he talking to, and he doesn't want to talk to us. For me, my career won't be better out here in Hollywood, in LA, without the great woman in my life. And I'm professionally, I'm really connected. So that's why you see me throwing to Ayo. So every question I want to also ask you guys too, for your opinion. I know Josh said it all, but I just want to, George said it all. I want to make sure that you guys can also, if you want to say something, you are open to it too.
okay. So I just want to say thank you.
Mm.
Seeing somebody doing things
It's
that
not
they
your
want.
final question. What
Yeah,
you think my
yeah,
platform can
yeah,
do?
very,
I
yeah,
know, I know.
definitely not.
So you are really doing well for our team. Especially if you have not played basketball and you are doing things that they for a basketball team. It is really appreciable. So I just want to say thank you for what you are doing.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, sir.
yeah. I like when you guys talk too, because that way it's done one sided. The man when they're talking to a guy friend, then he just he brought her on the show just for us to sit down. I'm speaking my Liberian colloquial. You think I'm in America? I forgot this saying. But now I know we are running out of time. Do individually, if you guys can give your final statement, you can talk about your page and places you guys can find you guys and how many days you play a week. All of that you can also say all of that individually, whatever you want to say as your final statement.
Okay, for me, I normally practice every day of week, every day, apart from Sunday. Tuesday and Thursday, I practice with formational team. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, I do my own training with my friends in the community. We normally practice. And I having classes every day from Monday to Saturday. And I don't have a Facebook page, but I'm on WhatsApp and Messenger. And I'm using my last name Smoke on it.
For me, what I want to say is Wednesday is going to be our fourth game, and I want for our followers, our friends, to be there because that day is going to be the final day. We're going to carry another championship again. That's all. And our sport commission,
Mm.
the game will be here.
Oh, I like sport commission. When I was there, I used to go to sport commission brush.
Oh, sorry, not sport commission, but SKD.
SKB Jane. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you corrected that because I would have just sent some of my friends there to go watch you guys. But I will
So
also send one of my journalists there to cover you guys game. But y'all finish your final statement, then I will do that. I will say this kind of stuff too.
okay. So Jefferson, I would like to say thank you for having us again. We will keep coming over and over. We are happy that you always open your doors to us. We're happy for the promotion you're providing us, and then on this whole issue about social media promotion, we are grateful for the expert advice that you always give us. So, like Bernice said, Game 4 will be on Wednesday, and we know we'll be wrapping up the championship because we're confident that we will win game 4, and we'll be wrapping up the championship on Wednesday. We would like you all to come out there to support the teams, to support the girl. The game starts at 5 at the SKD Gymnasium. So we would like you to come out there and support us. We have a Facebook page. You can find us on Facebook at Commissioner Female Basketball Association, and you can follow what we're doing and be a support to us. We are looking out for sponsors. We have a fundraiser going on right now. We got team fan shirts that we're selling $10. So you can come out to the gym. We'll have the shirts there. You can buy yourself a commissioner fan shirt for $10 to help support our team.
Well,
Yeah,
speaking of Brother George Talk, I want to ask you that question. Speaking of the shirt, if somebody was living abroad and they want to order the shirt, is it possible to? I know it's gonna be, of course, the person shipping and stuff, but would you guys? Would it be possible for the person to buy it while you guys are in Liberia, outside of Liberia?
Yes. So the it's possible for the person to buy it. They can do the payment through SendWave. We can share our SendWave number with them, and then all they need to do is just give us the address, and we can ship it through the Liberia postal system or through
Yes.
FedEx or DHL or whatever courier that they will want us to ship it through.
Okay.
yeah. So like my colleagues have said, thanks again for the opportunity, and we just want to invite our fans. They are not that many, but to come to see us Wednesday when we'll be clinching the third championship. And we are not a brand, we are a team to be competing against a brand. You know, IE and Barrow business in Liberia, how it
Oh
is.
yeah. Yeah.
So to be standing up to IE, it has not been easy this season. There are times we're fine. There are times our coaches were fine. We had to pay all those in the midst of not having money. So the obstacles have been so much this season, but with God on our side and our few supporters and sponsors, we have some friends that I know personally who contributed towards paying the fine that from the clan, the SMP and Brennan, and other good-hearted people, came in and chipped in. But come Wednesday, we're going to be clinching our third high the championship. I learned our opposing team, i.e., they were promised $1,000 for every game that they win. And so they are not been able to get that result, and road will be coming up in full force.
One
But for
thousand,
us, we don't have money for the
US dollar
family. We're coming
or
up with our heart.
Liberian.
Come again?
1,000 Liberian dollar or US dollar.
1,000 US dollars. That way they were promised by their sponsors that for each game they win, they're going to give it to them. Western in the first one, in the first game, the two games we took him, so they haven't gotten that. And I'm sure
We
they are eager to get it Wednesday.
get you
But
sponsors. We really we will work hard to get you some sponsors.
yeah, so the third game, we're going there. We're not going to win our championship. We're not going there for money, but we're going to play with our hearts. And we know that anything that comes from the heart is even more than what is outside. So we asking our fans to turn up. You can follow the games live. Even on our page, we have our number there, our team number, and our email address. You can also use that to contact us from our page. So we'll be posting all kinds of game. And when we plan our closure of the season dinner, like he said, for fundraiser. We also put the information out there. So thanks to all those who have been committing their time to even watch a portion of our game, or even who are on now live watching this broadcast. We want to say we appreciate you. We thank you. This is a humble beginning, but we know from even Jefferson, like he said, his story, the great people you see today have humble beginnings. So we know Commissioner will be great one day. Thank you.
Yeah. And I just want to let you guys know that what you guys are doing, it's great in Liberia. You know, you are in a league that is very challenging to get there. But like I said, told you earlier, we all went through a lot. All the rich people you see today, even people like Tyler Perry and all these people, the rich millionaire, billionaire, some of them, most of them went through a lot. And so don't give up on what you are doing. Keep doing that. And they just keep promoting you. I tell you, social media is the way to do it. If you start building your social media, before you know it, your team start getting a lot of things. People start following you. I will do everything in my power to promote you guys. I will do everything in my power to see how we can all support. I will keep talking to Josh. I'm sorry this time. You guys caught me at the time when I was in the middle of a lot of shows. So I didn't promote this. I didn't post it long time and create flyers and stuff. So but the next time you guys come on, I guarantee you I will make it look better, and we can even your fundraising that you want to do, we can bring you on specifically just for fundraising. My brother George and all of you, you guys have an open opportunity to come and promote yourself on this platform. I will even connect George with my social media person who does all the posting on our Facebook page so that he can connect with you guys to see how he can really promote this. It's so sad that a championship team, a team that winning champion, that become a champion for Liberia doesn't have sponsorship. And we got to push that to make sure you guys have a sponsorship. I will keep encouraging you. I will tell you all my little strategy to see how you can really get people to support you. You see, when I post little thing on Facebook, on my even my personal page, before you know it, it got over like hundreds of share already. Before you know it, it got a lot of like and comment. And so we will work on that to get you guys the followers, and we will work on that to get you guys the support. And if I hope to come to Liberia soon, when I come there, for us all to work with the Liberia Basketball League to really get this pushing. Really, that's my thing, and I appreciate you guys. As I'm a big fan of you guys. The girl you playing. Forget about Josh. Forget about my other friend here. Me, I'm down for the people that I really believe in. I'm a big fan of you guys. You going out there, without getting the right pay you want, but you still working. It shows a lot of, a lot of dedication, and it shows that you really the passion you have. And for me, all the people that work with me, they know that in Liberia, I really respect that dedication and the hard work. And I'll make sure I work with George to see how we can all get you guys team to a certain level where we can see how we can raise money for you guys, and so that you can get small team. Y'all need to make small team too. But we all will make that happen. Don't worry. We will work on that. But thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your patience, even though I wasted a lot of times and you're still waiting for me. So you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
thank you.
Jefferson. Have a good evening. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. I'll call you right after this. So yeah, I
Okay.
hope if you have the time.
Yeah, I'm available. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. A night.
Uh,
Yeah.
all right.
All right. Bye bye.